This episode is sponsored by Ro. Ever feel like getting a prescription for Ozempic or Wegovy is a full-time job? Between phone trees, hold music, and paperwork, who has the energy, especially when the goal is better health? That's why there's Ro. Ro's free insurance checker slices through the red tape. Snap a pic of your insurance card, hit submit, and relax. Within days, you'll get a clear, easy-to-read report showing whether your plan covers GLP-1 medications, no paperwork, no negotiating, no elevator music purgatory. So ditch the phone maze and focus on you. Visit ro.co/bald today to see if you're covered and take the first step toward a healthier, lighter you without the hassle. Go to ro.co/bald for your free insurance check. That's ro.co/bald to see if your insurance covers GLP-1s for free. Go to ro.co/safety for black box warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know her from cross-dressing. You know her from Drag Race. You know her from the Browns. You know her from being Kelly Mantle's friend and also our friend. And you know her from her upcoming show in Provincetown in the Red Room this summer. Give it up for Tammie Brown.
Woo! Exciting. You know, when I listen to other podcasts, we never do intros. We just start talking, and then the listener's probably like,
who the fuck
what's
is
going on?
Yeah.
The listeners liked me being on here. That's why I said I have to come back and promote my show in Provincetown, the Red Room. It's called Ethereal. I have a new single. Let's make it the song of the summer.
Let's do
Please, let's have an ethereal summer.
You better believe it. It's a feeling.
it. I have seen a show in the Red Room, and they got the good air conditioning down there.
What's the Red Room look like? What's the pews? They got
No, they don't got pews. That's the post office.
Oh, the post office.
That's where they don't have the good air conditioning. That's where I was.
I was there too.
Oh yeah,
with you.
yes, she did it
Well,
too.
not with you, but before you.
Different
How
summers.
many seating in the post office?
Huh?
How many?
110 maybe in the post office,
110.
right? And Red Room is
A little smaller.
a little smaller.
But they have 2 rooms now. They're going to put people upstairs as well. And Ginger Minge will be there this summer.
Oh,
All right.
She's
and
so
you're going to
gifted.
be there?
Yes, I'm DJing at the Red Room.
Oh, DJing.
Yes, I'm doing one weekend at the Red Room if you want to come dance. And I'm not doing drag. I'm on vacation. Don't yell at me.
Don't
They're
look
so
for wigs.
rude.
They're so well. I don't want people to be mad, but I also don't want to advertise that I'm in drag if I'm not. And then they have a right to be mad. So come see me bald and sweating.
How
drunk
would you
playing music.
How would you advertise that? DJ Trixie Mattel out of drag?
Just
or
an egg
DJ
emoji.
Egghead?
DJ Tricks.
DJ Tricks? Just come. Obviously, all of you have been wanting me out of drag for years because of they want to.
They want to fuck you.
They want to fuck me.
Yeah.
You don't like to do it with your makeup on?
Well, I think they get intimidated.
Sensual rhythms.
Sensual rhythm.
Sensual rhythm. Yes, baby.
I love this wig you've been wearing. This like blonde mullet, kind of choppy in the front with the long piece.
That's, Vanity, Wigs by Vanity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Shake and goes. Shout out to Vanity.
Shout out to Vanity.
Uh-huh.
Can I be honest? I have really wholeheartedly embraced the hard front wig revolution. Vanity just
a
sort of
wig.
said, never mind, we're doing hard
It's
fronts
a
again.
wig.
And I said, okay.
I'm sick
It's
of
a wig.
lace fronts, to be honest with you.
Very sick of it.
I'm bored with them. Everybody has one from here to Kingdoms Come.
Yeah, let's go back to some hard fringe, plastic fringe.
And shout out to Morgan McMichaels with her hard fronts back in the day. Ooh, God.
Morgan.
We love you, Morgan. Don't worry. It's a shout out.
That'd be a good dance night, hard front.
Hard front. Ooh, yeah.
Hard front, lace back, hard front.
Give me the maneuvers, baby.
What do you think you would be doing if you didn't do drag at this moment in time?
That's a good question.
That's something I would be doing.
You're going on like 25 years of Tammie about?
Yeah,
Are you
25.
serious? How old are you?
For sure, 25 already.
Yeah, because I went to 20 years of Tammie, which is about 5 years ago.
44.
44.
You went to 20 years of Tammie.
Wasn't that 2021? Was it right after COVID or right before?
No, it was 2019.
Girl, then
Before
it's
the big
26 years of Tammie.
Before the big one hit.
The big one.
The big one.
COVID.
That's what I call COVID.
Shit.
Gosh.
And I would have probably been living up in San Francisco if COVID didn't hit.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so expensive. I was there. I was in Oakland, which I know is different than San Francisco.
Yeah.
But it's expensive everywhere, though, period.
The cost of living.
But I love San Francisco.
You do?
My favorite city.
It's so pretty.
It
and
is.
Gay.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess all my memories of it are the human shit coming out of the feces. Like,
feces.
The human shit
feces.
coming out of the feces. And the shooting up.
East
That's what he's
Holzdam
saying.
say.
Yeah.
East Holzdam say is how they say defecate in Bulgarian. Izhozdamse.
There you go.
A lot of Bulgarians in P-Town.
Is it really?
They,
Oh, there's
and they
the
love
seasonal
us.
workers, right?
They love
Yeah.
us, and they love us. Some of the gentlemen callers.
Have you ever?
Get in the pedicab and cross your legs a lot and say like, "Ooh, God, you must work out a lot doing this."
I just give them a massage and smoke weed with them, stuff like that.
Is weed legal in Massachusetts?
Yes.
You do? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Is there dispensaries in P-Town now?
There's
lots of them.
Oh, thank
There's gotta be. There's gotta
When
be.
I've been doing a lot of weed, and now when I go
you
places
are?
where it's illegal, I'm like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Go to a high school football game and panhandle?
Oh my God.
Wait,
Panhandle.
it's just too hard to get marijuana in the states where
How
it's
many
illegal.
states is it not legal in?
Well, I'll tell you, we're Pocatello, Idaho, over there in Idaho.
Pocatello, Idaho.
I like it there. Vain and vintage. That's where I got this and this.
I
Damn.
love your little shirt.
Thank you.
Very cute.
Very
My
cute.
best.
You have
You're
a
44 years old?
44, be 45 September 15th.
Holy shit.
full head of hair.
Full head of luscious, gorgeous, real hair.
Getting my grays.
Girl.
Like 3 or 4 grays right now.
The only time I'm going to know I'm gray is going to be in the pubes.
Thank you.
Really?
I mean, how else would I know?
Oh,
the eyebrows, maybe?
That's tough.
Do you think you'll dye them?
Can I tell you?
Well, why not?
I have seen people with, I do think like blue armpit hair is like kind of cute.
Oh,
No.
really?
Or like a blue
no.
beard. I do like eyebrows. I'm just saying I like other parts of the body colored hair. So would I hate colored pubes? I don't know.
Oh, no.
Really?
I don't think it's
Kinda
a good
think
look.
you would do
Raymond
it?
I don't think
Marbles.
it's a good look.
Would you use the
No.
chemical or would you use like henna?
Well,
Henna.
you could use henna pubes. You can use vegetable dye,
Yes.
but you can't really remove. The only way to remove color would be to bleach your pube. I don't know if you want to do a lightener on the pubic area.
Why not?
Ay, ay, ay.
Well, like Nick is blonde.
yeah.
So presumably Nick has some blondish pubes. So they'll take color. My pubes are jet black.
This is what I suggest.
Oh, my God.
Because you put some of the peroxides on there and go lay out in the sun.
Oh, like a sun in. I do sun in on my pubes. Lemon juice.
Oh, no.
And then you can dye it with like Easter egg dye or something, food coloring like that.
Like a natural dye, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, baby. Why
Okay.
not? Oh,
Easter egg
baby.
dye those pubes.
Well, sometimes I see the little white doggies walking around that have been colored,
Mm-hmm.
and they use vegetable dye
Okay.
because you're not gonna put harmful chemicals on your
On your
terrier or
dog
whatever.
for
Yeah.
Easter.
On your
Yeah.
terrorist dingling.
right? What's been going on with the gentleman callers? Are you dating?
No, I don't date. I just have a lot of fun. Why? What happened?
Nothing.
No, no.
Did they tell
Are
you about
dating,
that?
Tammy?
No, I just see
Did they
people.
tell you about that?
I just see people
Mm.
fly my friends around.
Are you a single gal?
I'm single to mingle.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like being alone?
I don't mind being alone. I like to cuddle though.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I guess I'm considered what they would say a side
Oh, tell us what that is
A
actually.
side sleeper.
Yeah,
sleeper.
what is that exactly though? Because it's not a top or a bottom, right? It's a
Versatile.
versatile. Okay.
Asexual when need to be.
I thought-
Asexual when
I
need
thought
to
side
be.
was you don't want to do.
You don't do anal.
That's what I thought
You
too.
just sucking and ducking.
Oh my God.
Anal's a lot. Anal's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah,
it
tell
is
me
a
about
lot.
it.
I haven't done anal in so long.
Do you have the ones where like you can put it in there, nothing comes out?
You know, I'm a bottom, but I've never related to bottom
What?
culture.
What?
Really?
Oh my God.
Well, I feel like if you're a bottom, you're supposed to be basically like a crackhead for cock up your ass.
Oh yeah, like
Oh, really?
insatiable. All
Yes,
the cocks
you
up
want
my ass.
all hours. You want as
Yeah,
many
yeah,
as you can. You want big. You want hard. You want to be,
ravaged.
And I think that I like to enjoy bottoming the way people would enjoy, a cigar.
Yeah. One
special event.
One at a time.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Cruise control?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't need it to be. It doesn't need to be violent
Yeah.
for me. It doesn't
Yeah,
need to be as many as possible
Or
in
a
a day.
marathon. A
Yeah.
marathon. Yeah, yeah.
My goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever works. I mean, you could use a carrot if you need to.
Or a cucumber.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
cucumber.
Concombre.
Concombre.
Concombre. Concombre.
That's for French.
Do you speak Spanish?
Yeah, I speak Spanish.
Do you speak
And
French?
I'm learning Nahuatl. Un peu.
You're
That's
learning
a
which
little
one?
bit of French.
Okay.
Nahuatl. I think we talked about this last year.
Oh.
And then I am learning Bulgarian as well.
Really?
Oh my God, you're gonna be able to gag them in P-Town.
Strove. That means hello.
Oh, I love that.
And sarse means heart.
Okay.
So wufki means kiss.
Wookie.
In
Wookie,
Provincetown,
wookie.
a lot of people come from Bulgaria to work for the summer.
The seasonal workers.
So it's like young 20, 25-year-olds just making cash in hand, doing
Fierce.
their thing, partying every
Fierce.
night.
Maybe.
Bulgarian music, bumping.
La, 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 la,
Chauga is what the music is called. Chauga.
Chauga? I have a Bulgarian masseuse who is so hot. Oh my God, he could just break me in half. I love that man.
Mine say to me, Tammie, I cannot say no to you.
Tammie.
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 And I learned the Cyrillic alphabet.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, because they do have the Cyrillic alphabet.
Like you.
Yeah.
In fact, I sent a picture of the back of your album. It says something on the, what does it say on the back there?
I don't know.
It's in Russian.
Yeah.
Is Russian the Cyrillic
What do you,
alphabet?
you put?
Oh, okay.
What is the word on the?
I don't know. What did we on the back of my
Your album, one of the songs is titled in Russian.
Oh, glass.
Glass,
Yeah.
yes.
It means eyeball.
Uchina Kotka means kitty cat eyes.
Kitty cat eyes? Okay.
And then there was one-eyed Ron, and he would take his glass eye and lay it on the counter.
There was a woman. I worked at a restaurant, and there was an older woman, and she had a fake eye. And they said that if you graduate, because a lot of people work there were high schoolers, you know, dishwashing dishes, whatever.
Yeah.
If you graduated, that she would take it out and show you. I never got to see it.
Ew. Can you really just pop it out?
But the owner of the restaurant was
just pop it out.
Yes.
Yeah, you pop it out. Well,
Pop
I mean,
it out.
they take it out at night,
They have to.
Are you serious?
right? You don't sleep with it
You
in.
They don't,
You
they don't
pop
want
out
it to
your eye
roll
at
out and
night?
swallow it.
Damn.
There's this gentleman I watch on Instagram Reels, and he has a collection of different eyes.
Oh my God.
And so it'll be like, show me your green one. And he has like special effects ones. I think
Sparkler.
I would be fun to have like a glitter one, right? Glitter eye.
Yeah.
Glitter eye. The sparkler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I've never lost a limb, but I think if I lost an appendage or a limb, my instinct would be to have wild abandon with the color and textures.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like a prosthetic?
Yeah, like checker or rainbow or all different types, you know?
We were going to buy a prosthetic leg once up there in Portland, Oregon in the thrift shops, and this guy came and swooped it up right as soon as he saw us. Competitive thrifters.
Damn.
Totally.
Damn.
You know, competitive housing in P-Town. I got housing for a week this year. I think it was 10 grand.
Oh, you want to hear my situation?
10 grand.
Are you serious?
It's a 3-bedroom because I have some friends coming. 10 grand for a week.
For one
My
week?
summer it's renting. It's $20,000, and then I put the money deposit down, everything. It's a little bungalow, and then they turn around and said that, or a cottage, so to speak. And then they turn around and said that there's not going to be any bed sheets, no linens. I had to bring my own linens.
Fierce.
Damn. Fucking hell.
Provincetown, I swear.
The housing is so crazy, and you either have to have like a shitty place with a million roommates, or just like pay an arm and a leg.
Last year I was in the Moppet house, but we're not there anymore.
Damn.
I stayed with Peaches Christ and I lived together one summer.
What was the one? What was the summer where like somebody almost burned the place down?
Oh, Raja. Who
Raja.
acts like she doesn't remember this. And she might not, because
That's so
I've seen that
fierce.
horror. I've done P-Town with her, as you have. She'd have like 2 weed cookies and a bottle of wine and then go perform.
Fucking
And
A.
go sing Adam Lambert music. Like, for real.
That's so crazy.
And she stayed in my first summer there. Diana, my former manager, she was like, can Raja stay in your house for a week because you're not going to be there and you're already renting? And I said, sure. And then I get a call that the police were called and the fire department came because Raja got home from the bar. Raja, I've told this story and she knows.
Yeah.
She was hard boiling eggs and fell asleep.
Jesus Christ.
Come home from the bar and hard boil some eggs?
That is so
The
wild.
fuck?
That is
I want
so
the wet
wild.
farts. I want the weird wet beer farts.
With the eggs?
Eggs and wine.
Oh.
And then
That
just
is
sleep
so
with both legs in the
nasty.
air.
They
I
get
don't know.
pickled. Well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, for real. They
Fermented.
get pressure cooked.
Oh my God.
So, but you stayed with me. Remember, it had no air conditioning, no Wi-Fi.
It was like a
No
rustic.
internet.
It was crazy. It was like rustic cabin in the woods kind of vibes. It was wild.
That's one issue I have with
Yeah.
Provincetown, besides going round and round and
And it's
round.
so
but
expensive.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
It's ridiculous.
And that
Are you
was-
listening? You don't care.
Mayor of
I think-
Provincetown, please lower your prices.
East Coast attitude.
Yeah.
It was like $8,000.
That is so fucked up.
And it was no Wi-Fi, no air conditioning. The shower was in the kitchen with the toilet. Like, it was,
Yes, that's how it is there.
Why is that allowed to happen?
And then the other apartment I rented in 2019 with Ezra Tawalo. Shout out to Ezra.
Hey, Ezra. Hey.
Sawuki.
Wonderful singer.
Oh, he makes you cry
Yeah.
tenderly.
He was an NFL player who sings, and he sings like a broken angel from heaven.
Are
And
you
he has a
serious?
ring to
Yes.
prove it.
Damn. Okay.
But we were sitting in our apartment and the electricity went off. And then
Love that.
they also told us a $16,000 rent. They said that it wasn't included electricity.
Electricity was not included in the $16,000 rent.
And they didn't tell us. We're sitting in there and the lights went out.
Fierce.
I thought maybe it was a power outage in town because those things happen, that it's a peninsula.
Oh my God.
That's what people don't realize too is like, how many shows as an artist you have to do before you actually even break even with your housing, and then you collect profit. It takes a lot of shows to pay for the summer. Food,
and everybody
travel.
has to bark, right?
I like
Pretty
it.
much.
I mean, it's okay. I prefer to bark there than I would in Puerto Vallarta.
Oh gosh.
To be honest, in P-Town, sometimes, I don't know if you feel this way, Tammie, some days I just was like, I don't want to do the show. And barking forces you to get into it.
Mhm.
You better get into it, honey. Do you know
Get
what I mean?
into it.
Yeah.
And
I
other
guess so.
people's energy when they come up to you gets you a little bit in
Oh,
show
it's
mode.
too
You're
much.
like, all right, I'm pissed. It's hot, but
Yeah. I
okay,
just think
sure.
about all of another showgirl, just screaming showgirls.
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 We got shows. That's Brian's, Varla Jean Merman's Brian. You know him?
Oh,
Wait,
yes.
Varla Jean's is
His
name is Brian?
assistant.
Oh,
Her assistant,
Okay.
Brian. We got shows.
shows.
We got
Uh-huh.
shows.
He keeps trying to invite me to the nudie beach over there where they're swinging and dinging. I'm not going to do any of that.
Is that the one on the West End?
I believe so.
Yeah, I've never been there either. And I see the little, I think they were as faggots.
Faggots.
And they're like tiny, shitty bike short. Like they're tiny, shitty nautical outfits.
Oh.
And they all love to do that bandana around the neck. You can like fuck me. I'm like a little Boy Scout. Fuck me.
Oh my
Like,
God.
you know,
Grab
good for
the
them.
back and hold it.
Yes.
Oh my
And
God.
it's
A
like
shopping bag.
they're biking with the bike seat straight up the fucking collapsed asshole.
no seat.
No seat.
No seat.
And they're going to go, I guess, get naked.
There's
Oh, they
a
are
nude beach in
naked.
P-Town?
Yeah, you
But
didn't know
I
that?
didn't know that. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never gone.
There's
Yeah.
the Dick Dock,
Dick
which
Dock.
is, that's wet and
Love
wild
the
and that's
Dick Dock.
dark.
That's
Love
different.
the Dick Dock.
But the beach is naked daytime.
Uh-huh.
And the girls bike out there and let their little peanuts hang. And
Uh-huh.
Is the whole beach? Like how? What?
it's
How
the
big?
whole beach.
Stop.
The beach of holes.
How big of
Yeah.
a How big of a section is it?
I haven't been there
you haven't
myself.
been
I
there?
just keep getting invited, but I'm just not into that
They
so
call
much.
it
No.
Boy Beach, right?
Yeah, something
beach.
like
Should we
that.
do public nudity?
I don't do that.
No.
You can do it in San Francisco, all about town.
Yeah.
That is
come off
true.
naked.
And people surely do that.
You're sure they're
Wholesome.
buying an ice cream
Just
cone.
completely butt naked except for shoes.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Getting a
don't.
cookie,
Yeah.
soft serve.
The nude people are funny to me, but I love when they're going places and they're like, "Here's my butt towel," and they put their butt towel down so they
Yeah.
can like sit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would hope so.
It's very
Not me. I
very
would spread the
considerate.
cheeks and seal myself. Seal
Oh,
myself
good
to
for
the
you.
white furniture, no problem.
That happens though.
Today's episode of Bald and Beautiful is sponsored by Airbnb. I just booked my Airbnb for Provincetown for this summer because I'm performing. And so I not only had to worry about my accommodations, but of course, all my little, leech friends who want me to pay for everything, but apparently want me to book everything. So luckily, Airbnb made that easier for me. I'm traveling with friends. I know we want to eat together. I know we want like a local feel. And, I've stayed in Provincetown a lot. So luckily for me, I know the neighborhoods pretty well. And so that makes me even more critical when booking because I'm like, is this centrally located? I know how this town is laid out. And the truth is, they are what they say they are. I stayed in an Airbnb property last year in Provincetown as well because I DJ'd at the Red Room. And it was perfect for me. I was going there with my two friends and my friend Jake and my friend Ian got us a little 3 bedrooms. So we each had a little bedrooms. And it was perfect. I knew I wanted to stay really close to the theaters. So I stayed right behind an old theater I used to work at, actually. And it was perfect. It was even better than in the pictures. So if you're planning a trip or just going back to visit your hometown like me this year, consider hosting your home on Airbnb while you're away. It's the perfect way to earn a little extra cash to put towards your next vacation fund or that treat yourself splurge purchase you've been eyeing. Your home might be worth a lot more than you think. Find out how much at airbnb.com/host.
This episode of The Bald and the Beautiful is sponsored by BetterHelp. Workplace stress is the new pandemic, listeners. 61% of the global workforce is hanging on by a thread, and that thread is made of dental floss. But we can't all quit our jobs and start restoring vintage cars and beekeeping in the Mojave Desert. So this summer, let's take tiny steps toward wellness. Me, I used to sit in the sun until I hallucinated. A very wise crow with a rainbow crown would eventually give me some sage advice. But fictitious crows are not a viable solution in 2025. That's where BetterHelp comes in. It's not just for trauma, it's for anyone who wants to cope better, set boundaries, or stop crying in the Trader Joe's parking lot because your new black toilet brings you so much joy. Therapy is like a really good pumice stone. It's like exfoliating your soul's armpits. So even if you start somewhere weird, you can end somewhere wonderful. But the bottom line, just start. Listen, people, BetterHelp helped me and they can help you too, all from the comfort of your couch, your car, or even the job that you loathe with the power of 1,000 suns. It's easy to sign up and tailored to you. With over 30,000 therapists, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform, having served over 5 million people globally. And it works with an App Store rating of 4.9 out of 5 based on over 1.7 million client reviews. You can join a session with a therapist at the click of a button, helping you fit therapy into your busy life. Plus, switch therapists at any time. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Unwind from work with BetterHelp. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/bald. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/bald.
What's the rose and the thorn of the P-Town experience for you? Because you've done so many summers of this and you've become kind of a must-see item in the town.
Well, I haven't gotten the cover of the little local magazine yet.
Okay.
Provincetown magazine.
Get on it.
Get Tammie on the magazine, please.
We want to have a nude centerfold.
Oh, swell.
Right? With a
Could you imagine?
With the in the
Can you
pull it out,
imagine?
yes, I can.
Are you looking right now?
Very
Oh, you're so beautiful.
Well, you're in wonderful shape. I just gave Tammie. I mean, you always are in shape. Maybe you need to do.
porn.
Would you ever do the out of drag sexy spread?
You know, I do that stuff sometimes.
You do.
I've already done that.
Get out of here.
Yeah,
Playgirl.
little by little. Oh, Playgirl. Remember that?
I sure do.
God, all I think of is Hugh Hefner making those girls suck the dogs off. Bestiality. In the documentary about how horrible it was up there in the mansion. And they have that little pool and they're floating around in there. God darn it. Well, it's true. He was having the girls suck the dogs off.
No, Tammie. Tammie.
And the big dog, woo, woo.
Oh my God.
God, or a little chihuahua.
Oh my
Could you
God.
imagine? What is that?
You know what? Some of those
Cigarette.
weird rich old men. So maybe I'd take the dog.
Huh?
Jesus
You know, some of these weird
Christ.
creepy old rich men. Maybe I would just do the dog.
Just do the dog. But no, play girls with the guys.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just being silly.
I guess what I like about the P-Town experience is you don't have to. You get to do a show every night without traveling,
Oh, sure.
and you get to leave your stuff at the theater, so there's no suitcases.
It's like a residency,
Unless-
essentially.
How long
Unless-
do you take to get ready?
Oh, it takes too long. I was supposed to
Really?
be ready today, but I counseled one of my friends from Bulgaria on the phone. He was in his mood, and I said, "Well, let me help you out, sir."
How did you help him
Oh,
out?
maybe it takes 3. I just talk to him.
3
console him.
hours?
No
I take about that because I
way.
shave head to toe.
What? Are you kidding?
I shave head to toe.
So you really
I
put
take
the
my
whole
time.
body
It
into
takes
it.
me too
Are you
long.
joking or are you serious right now?
No, I mean let's say 2 hours, but I would like a 3 hour.
Well, can I be
Shit.
honest? When you have 3 hours, you are in a totally different mindset. You can relax, take a break, have a snack. Sometimes if I get sick of the makeup, I just want to walk around for a second. I just
See?
circle the room and stretch.
Yeah.
Because you are doing this for hours. I don't know about you guys. I'm not sitting at makeup with perfect posture.
No.
I'm like hunched
know.
and crunched.
I
And then you
stand.
stand up and you're like, ooh.
Yes, I prefer to stand because it goes quicker and it's like I don't know. I don't know when I started sitting down. I guess maybe when we started doing theaters. But I felt like standing is better.
When I do all of my work too, I stand anyways. When I'm working on the dolls,
Yeah.
the rag queens, or when I'm working on the embroidered pieces, I stand. It's easier and the blood flows better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Or like on a treadmill,
Oh, on a treadmill, backwards.
walking
That
desk.
explains a lot.
Yeah, walking desk.
You do that?
No, but I'm a pacer. I love to pay. I love to walk. I get my steps in.
Pacing.
Yeah.
Okay, I do too.
Mhm.
Upstairs, downstairs.
I love stairs.
Sometimes I carry my suitcases
You
like
love
this.
stairs?
I love stairs.
Why?
Because it's like you're going up, you're going down.
Yeah, going up, going down.
No.
Okay.
I swear.
That's great. Love it.
No,
The
I
miracle
swear.
stairs.
No, because it's like exercise, but it's just integrated into your life.
Mm-hmm.
I swear.
You know, can I say, with the Sky Club, how they always have the elevator and the stairs? I always take the stairs.
Well,
That's
yeah,
good.
elevators is I don't.
Elevator, you're afraid to get locked in there?
Yes, and also like I don't understand how some hotels or many buildings, in fact, don't offer a stairway option. Like if it's like 4 floors.
Hold it though. For our friends in England, it's a lift.
It's a lift.
Lift.
Yes. But like, why am I struggling to find the stairway? And why isn't that an option?
Well, what about parking structures? It's impossible to find a stairway, and they want you to walk up the ramp.
Thank you.
Give me a break.
What if a fire breaks out in the elevator? What are we supposed to do?
Well, hang in there.
Okay.
Oh my God, did we ever tell you what happened to your colleague Kelly Mantle in Sydney, Australia?
I believe it. What?
She wanted to walk to the theater. She does half her makeup at home, so she does just her brows and foundation, and then she'll walk to the venue and do the rest. And she wanted to walk,
I'm
but
surprised.
she put the directions in maps, but she put as if she was a car and not on foot. So she walks up the ramp of the freeway.
She did?
Like
merge
Eileen
onto
Wuornos.
I-495.
I would
with her
doubt it.
pull-around suitcase and just half makeup, calling the tour director, being like, "Can you guys come get me?
Did she
I'm on
was
the
she
freeway."
laughing? Was she laughing? I'm sure she was. She's always laughing.
I guess, but like kind of a lot lizard like her. I think she was like, "Well, if I make a few extra bucks, it is what it is."
Oh, she's not that sensual.
Well, she's married now.
Oh, that's what
She's been married.
Married.
She has a beautiful relationship.
He is so sweet.
He's
Kelly
so
Mantle.
nice.
Shout out to Kelly Mantle's
Pour one out
husband.
for Kelly.
James.
Pour one out for Kelly. Yeah, she's fabulous.
When did you figure out that you and Kelly had such a good because you guys really are magical together.
Yeah, it was like you two,
When was the rapport established?
Oh, we did that a long time ago. Probably, we officially met in 2008, and we did that show Queens Collide, and then we would do other little local shows around town, Jarebird Jones and these other things, and at the Casita de Campo, and then in Silver Lake, and then we had each other's numbers, and we'd always hit it off, and then finally I just called her up and said, okay, because we're always playing around, and we're like, well, let's do a band. We would always say this, so let's do something. So finally I said, all right, I called her up. I'm like that persistent with people, and we connected, and since then it's always been a really nice connection.
2008. That's a long time.
Yeah, 2008.
Did you used to go to that place that she told us about, the 2555 Peanuts or whatever it's called?
Oh yeah, I used to work there for Mario Diaz though, but it was
What
a
was it
different night.
called?
Hot dog. It's called 7969.
7969 Peanuts.
What is the Peanuts? What does
Remember
that mean?
that's the bar Kelly was telling us about? where she-
Transsexuals.
Oh.
with like the girls,
Oh, that-
girls to meet the gentleman caller.
Yeah, the T girls.
Damn, where are those?
You worked there?
Well, I used to work for Mario Diaz, and actually Raja got me. Raja. She got me the job. Oh, no tea, no shade.
Local egg cook.
Yeah, notable egg.
Notable egg
boiler.
Highfalutin. That's sharp, isn't it?
Notable egg boiler.
I used to dance for him, and there was a pole, and I would dance on the pole.
Pussy pole.
And then I would work Big Fat Dick, the other one at the Foo Bar.
I missed that party.
It's so funny you just say that. You say that again.
Big Fat Dick.
Love it. I love
Well,
that
some
shit.
parties it's like a suggestive name, like
Yeah.
like swell. Like
Yeah.
Like turgid. I don't know what they call
Turgid.
it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Swollen.
Thrust.
And this one was just called Big Fat
Big
Dicks.
fat dick.
Toad's Hop.
Even hot dog is like suggested.
Mm-hmm.
This is just called.
Yeah,
Hey,
no-
are you guys gonna come down to Big Wet Pussies?
Yeah, no more innuendos, just straight back.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
Did you ever do the dick picture?
No, please. But one of those big guys ripped my wig off once.
What?
Wait, what is
Yes,
the dick
he
picture?
did.
What
With
is
the
the dick
dick?
picture?
So they go back in the back and they take the pictures of the dinglings and they put them all up there. They're tallywhackers and
Do you
they
not know
hang
about
them up.
I don't know about this.
And they rate the #1 biggest dingling out there.
Well, wouldn't it be
So Mario's literally
Like-
used to be in the DJ booth with a spotlight that they used to like find deer at night, like a deer spotting light, and like, ladies and gentlemen, contestant number 2, and because they would take you in the back room, photograph your hard dick, put a picture, a glossy 8x12 of it,
no?
Well,
on the
Polaroid
wall.
too.
or
No.
Polaroid too,
No.
on a clothespin
That's
with a
real?
clothespin,
Wow. And then what do you win?
a handle of booze.
Something like that.
But isn't it like?
entered
Isn't
once.
it like? You did not.
I got so drunk
You
and
did
entered.
not.
And
You
I
did?
left before it went up there.
Oh my God.
Diana was like, Trixie, you cannot do that. And I was
Oh,
like,
sure,
you don't
she's
know
probably-
me.
Fuck.
She's probably encouraging you.
That's
No,
really
she was like, Trixie, you can't do that. I was like, should we go?
shit.
Did she go with you or did she stay there?
We left. Also, I don't have tattoos or anything, so like,
I
how
guess-
would you know it was me?
Yeah, I guess so.
Because my hands were like,
Because your face is in it too.
I was like,
Like this?
yeah. Well, some people take it hard. I guess
Oh.
I don't know. I only went a few times, but it was fun. And they have the Go-Go's, the gorgeous. They always have Mario. Always has the best, hottest Go-Go's.
I like that Johnny.
You ever hooked up with a go-go dancer?
No, just hang out with them sometimes.
Okay.
Draw their dinglings. Trace, you know, at Club Cobra now they have some hot dancers at Club Cobra.
Where's Cobra?
It's out there in the valley.
Okay.
That's where I'm doing a show this Friday, but this podcast will already have passed.
Cobra. Where is
Cobra,
it?
Club Cobra. It's a Latin bar.
I'm looking for new gay bars, honestly.
Club Cobra. It's out there in the valley, North Hollywood.
Okay.
Hollywood.
I want to
North
go to.
Hollywood.
Is it Bolt?
Huh?
Is that where Fina goes?
I have no idea.
Bolt?
Bolt?
Bullet. Bolt is that movie, that Pixar movie. Okay. Bullet is that gay bar that Fina goes to. I'm looking for more like Eagle vibes.
Okay.
Eagle vibes.
Yeah,
Somewhere to
a little
drink.
trashier, more like a neighborhood watering hole.
Not like a sexy West Hollywood drink, more like dirty men with BO taking shots.
Okay, well, I don't know too many of those right now.
Okay. That's okay.
If
But
you
that
were,
is okay. Yes, ma'am.
would you ever go on All Stars again?
You know, I would like to be, I was rated.
You were what?
Entertainment Weekly rated me. There's 25 of the best reality stars, and I was number 20.
You
Get out of here.
So maybe Celebrity Big Brother.
Okay.
Traitors.
Trade. Okay.
Do
I
it.
don't know about
Tammie,
that.
Do
you
it.
have
I'm
to go on
serious.
Traitors.
Do it.
I
Do it.
would love you on a show like that.
Well,
Do
let's
it.
get me on there. Y'all got some mojo? Give me
Do
something.
it. Get her on Traders for Christ's sake, people.
Big Brother looks hard.
Really, I'll just sit in the house.
What do
and
you
say
do on
things.
Big Brother? Just you do challenges and shit? Like what?
It's a lot of doing nothing, which I
Right.
think would be hard.
Yeah.
Really?
Can't watch TV.
And then
they
you're
don't want you to have headphones
surveilled
in.
the whole time, assuming,
But
right?
I can cook
Okay.
and I'll meditate.
Cooking.
Okay.
Try
And you
not
win
to
$1 million at the end?
I guess.
You win $1 million?
Minus
No.
taxes.
I would love
Okay.
you on Big Brother.
Yeah.
Well, let's get me on there.
Let's do
Tell
it.
your fans to write them letters.
Get her on Big Brother,
But
everybody.
you know, All Stars again. I don't think I'll ever be asked back to be on that show. Of
oh,
course,
because
and I
you're
find
so
it vocal.
and
I just-
combative.
I wouldn't say I'm combative. I just speak the truth, as one does.
Yeah.
I just don't. And I find it actually rather frustrating because I hear that they're bringing other people back and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, they're really a fan favorite, aren't they? You know what I mean?
Shit.
And also, well, I mean, the truth is the truth.
Yeah.
And then there's also like, who has all the catchphrases? It's me.
Hello, that's true.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
Wait
That's
a
true.
minute. Did you see? Oh my God. I just saw this news anchor who said that he was going to work in as many Drag Race catchphrases into like.
He did.
Into like a weather thing. Did you see this?
Yes.
And he goes, and Teletubbies teleport us to Mars because it's going to be
No.
sunny today. Yes.
For real?
Yes, he did.
On what? What? It was like a.
Live from Kingston, Virginia.
Oh damn, that's fierce.
I don't know. Where was it at?
I've never heard of it.
You do have an endurance. The things you say and do on television endure.
There's more to come.
They live in my mind and many of the fans of yours' minds forever.
You like that? Change that costume. Change it around.
Change it
Change
around.
that costume,
That's one of my
change it
favorite
around.
ones.
And you
I'm
like-
acting.
Yeah.
Acting.
Yeah, I love that.
See, we got it together.
The dead body.
Oh God, the dead body.
The dead
Yeah.
body.
Yeah,
And also
that's
my
your favorite.
My other favorite is you on the way to DragCon. Do you remember this? Have you seen this?
I haven't seen
Oh,
it.
when
No,
at the
wait.
pothole.
What?
I don't. I
We
don't,
recorded that twice. It was first to recorded the first way, and then I was like, okay, let's just do it again. And then it ended up kismet that the pothole was there. And
Yeah.
I said,
It's early. DragCon is early. You have to go in
Yeah.
early.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
early. Tammie's not thrilled about being drag early,
Yeah.
and she's in the car and she goes like, "Well, we're on the way to DragCon. It's early as hell. Whatever." And they hit a pothole, and she goes, "Another pothole. Wish I'd fucking fall in it." Which that is what you feel
Oh my
in day
God,
drag on the
yeah.
way to something. You're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
will just. I want to kill. I want to.
Yeah.
kill
it's hard.
DragCon is no. That's not it.
but it's
anymore.
not any.
No.
It's dead, isn't it? I mean,
Is it?
That ship is sailed.
Oh, I don't think they're doing it this year.
They are not
Why?
doing it.
Why?
Shout out to Marina, though. I do like her.
Why are they not doing it?
Who knows financially what it is?
Mm.
How about
Fierce.
you? Would you do another All Stars?
No, hell no.
No?
No. Too much money, too much stress. It's
Too
no
much
way.
money.
Yeah.
It's too hard.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we don't have. I don't have good drag like that. No
Yeah.
offense to all.
No.
Everybody who's
Oh,
making
it's
it.
true.
Please.
It's
The
true.
girls today are
Yeah.
doing Transformers, sponsored by Universal Studios,
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
by
Yeah,
way
yeah,
of
yeah,
Jurassic World, by way of
Yeah. It's
Narnia.
crazy.
So they
It's
get
crazy.
sponsored the little dresses.
They just are doing shit that I don't even aspire to do.
I know.
And spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on it. It's wild.
It's a wig reveal. But once you take
Yeah.
the wig off, another person comes out of the wig,
Yeah.
and then
it's
then
like
they light the fireworks, and
Yeah.
it's too much.
yeah, it's way too
You can't
much.
do it.
It's way too much.
What's that got to do with it, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a big part of it. What I think the visual presentation has evolved into something that I don't think should include me.
Right.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Also, I don't want to be like, oh, judged at that level. I could never do. Ugh. I could never.
But
I would become like, now that I'm older, I think I would become mouthy.
Oh,
When I was
shit.
younger, I'd be like, "Oh, you don't like my outfit? I'm sorry. I'm gonna cry about it for 2
Yeah,
days."
Yeah. I'd be like,
Now at this point, I think I would be like Kennedy Davenport, or like would be like
old crotchety, like
shut
well,
your
fuck
no
you.
drag knowledge mouth, bitch.
Right.
You know what I
Totally.
mean?
Yep.
Totally.
Because I think the confidence that I didn't understand when I was younger is
Yeah.
like a critique is like, yeah, you gave it to me, but I don't really have to listen to you.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
And when I was younger, I was like, okay, you don't like the shoes? I'm fucking sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. You know?
Internalizing.
I would take it
Virgo.
very personally.
Oh.
And I think now I would be like, I don't care. I liked it.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you uniquely you.
Yeah, I don't know. I just have such. Do you have positive? I have such, like, not negative, but arduous memories.
Yeah.
Long days.
It's not fun.
No, it's
It's
awful.
not fun. It's like, it's not fun. That's the thing about it. Like, I can't ever remember it being fun.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Hard. It's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Long days.
Awful. I've
Other-
been there.
And other drag queens' personalities, I think we all probably relate.
Uh-huh.
I just sometimes they're on my last nerve
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah. And I also like, I don't want to have to like, sing and dance and all that shit.
Yeah.
It's too much.
We're in the sit down and talk
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of drag era of our
Absolutely.
drag career.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
This episode is sponsored by Ro. Ever feel like getting a prescription for Ozempic or Wegovy is a full-time job? Between phone trees, hold music, and paperwork, who has the energy, especially when the goal is better health? That's why there's Ro. Ro's free insurance checker slices through the red tape. Snap a pic of your insurance card, hit submit, and relax. Within days, you'll get a clear, easy-to-read report showing whether your plan covers GLP-1 medications, no paperwork, no negotiating, no elevator music purgatory. I hate waiting forever at an office or not knowing if something is covered by insurance. With Ro, they take the stress out of the equation. And if GLP-1s fit your health goals, think steady, clinically proven weight loss, improved blood sugar control, even cardiovascular benefits, Ro keeps the momentum going. Plus, your dedicated provider is just a message away to answer any question you may have. Everyone deserves a healthcare experience that's fast, transparent, and on your side. Ro makes it simple to take control of your goals, not get buried under insurance confusion. Because your time and your health are too important to waste. More than 350,000 people have already used Ro to check their coverage for free. So ditch the phone maze and focus on you. Visit ro.co/bald today to see if you're covered and take the first step toward a healthier, lighter you without the hassle. Go to ro.co/bald for your free insurance check. That's ro.co/bald to see if your insurance covers GLP-1s for free. Go to ro.co/safety for black box warning and full safety information about GLP-1 medications.
I think you should tell people what you just said.
I think I might have a urinary tract infection.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. They say cranberry juice, indigenous food.
I thought that was a wives' tale, but I guess I'll try it.
I've never had one.
Yeah, it's like, you know, when you're like on the airport, I mean, in the airplane forever, you're like, you have to pee so bad, and you go to the urinal, and it's like, even though you have to pee like really, really bad, it takes a while to come out.
Yeah.
That's what it's feel like for the last 2 days.
Oh.
Like it feels like even now I just peed, but it feels like I have a full bladder still.
Yikesies.
That sucks.
It's kind of gross.
I wonder if you have gonorrhea.
Or if you've been masturbating with a soap bar.
Or that.
Well, I stick the soap bar up my ass.
Have you ever had
Oh,
gonorrhea?
look at you, so clean.
I have. No.
You might have
Actually
gonorrhea.
haven't. I hope I do. I feel like that would be more treatable than a UTI.
My first symptom of gonorrhea when I had it was like feeling of having to pee all the time.
Okay.
Really?
Oh, no. I had a gonorrhea scare and they gave me like preemptive.
Prenatal care.
Yes. No, that's when I shit my pants.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
it's better to retain your fluids,
Yeah.
especially on a plane.
Have you ever shit your pants before?
No, but I was recently with a friend of mine and they did right there in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. And I told the Uber driver in Spanish, se cagó este. And then the Uber driver stopped and kicked us out of the car. So with the next Uber driver we got into, I didn't tell him.
Damn.
And so you just rode with the shit in the
And
pants.
it was his white pants.
Oh, no. Why is it always white pants
Don't ask me.
when
He
you
just
shit
let it rip.
yourself?
Shout out to my friends Rob and Danny from P-Town.
Pouring over.
Tammie Brown and Robbie Brown.
Uh-huh. Robbie, yeah.
Robbie Brown.
I love Rob.
Do you have a wonderful experience working in Mexico?
I do, but I'm going to take a little bit of a break because they keep playing these little games with me.
What kind of games?
And they're
Or
just
cheesy?
not paying in certain venues, and the other venue has me booked. They didn't put out the proper promotion, the proper advertisement. And as an artist, you're like, okay, this is my labor of love as well. And then you have to go through all this crap.
That's like, honestly, if we don't sell, because we were fortunate enough to sell really well pretty much
Yes.
everywhere. If somewhere doesn't sell well, I never think it's our fault.
Right.
Because I'm like, if this is the first time in a year we don't have great sales, I don't think it's us.
No.
Y'all need to get some more posters out there. Get the
Thank you.
staples.
Thank you.
Get the Kinko shit.
yes.
Wheat paste.
Get a town crier.
Thank you.
Hey, extra.
Showgirls.
But it's just the way that I mean, you're going to have that anyways with those kind of shows. That sometimes that you're not going to sell out, but most people are struggling. Period to
Right.
sell something.
Connecticut never was my Connecticut and Miami.
Yeah.
Connecticut.
No, Miami.
Hartford and Miami.
Ooh, I
Tough
love Miami.
tough crowds, tough markets.
Okay, we were just playing in
Actually,
Connecticut.
we were in Connecticut. Yeah.
And somebody on the tour told me, oh, this is where Katya had the worst show of her life.
Yes, it was like
Really?
yes, it was. Oh my god, it was, but it was so bad that it was actually good.
One
Do you know what I
woman
mean?
show?
Yes,
Was it the audience? Was it you? Was it the vibe?
It was both of us. We were both. None of us brought anything to the table, but it was after like the Boston show, which was the best show of the tour, and then like so we were like schlepped to fucking Hartford or whatever, and it's like half sold.
Right.
Or less, like maybe 40% of the tickets sold. And I'm like, okay, well, they're going to get a 40% show.
Right.
And we were all miserable. And I think we all hated it. And then we all just agreed that it was like, we'll never do this again.
My issue that in Mexico though is that we're performing for the Canadians, we're performing for the gringos. And the whole show's in English, or we're not doing anything for the people, which I do have discounted tickets for paisanos or countrymen or whoever's Latino American can come and get a half off ticket because their monetary value is different, right?
Okay.
So we work on that. But I am working with, I want to get into Mexico City. That's where I want to perform in Mexico City.
We've worked there.
I know. I
love
follow
it
y'all.
there. I would move there tomorrow.
That was one of the only cities where they had bootleg merch. They were selling Trixie and Katya bootleg merch outside,
they
like
were?
at Beyonce.
Are you fucking
Oh,
kidding
how
me?
about
Yes.
that?
I don't remember that.
Famous.
That's how you know you've made it.
Remember? And
Famous.
instead of being mad about it,
Uh-huh.
like we were kind of excited, and somebody went and bought a bunch of it for us.
Oh,
We
really?
had
How
bootleg of our
fun.
own
Was it
merch.
any good?
Did you keep it?
Was it any good?
It was just black. It was copies of our merch. They
Oh.
make copies of the real merch.
Love that.
How
For
wild.
cheaper. That's what it had at
Ingenuity.
Beyoncé, remember?
Mary, have you seen Beyonce?
Beyonce, this ain't Texas?
Yeah.
We just saw Beyonce last week, and we both transformed.
Yeah?
Tamitha,
Explain
listen
why.
to me. Please listen to me.
Uh-huh.
Listen to me with both your ears.
I'm listening.
I don't even listen to Beyonce.
Uh-huh.
I don't even like her that much.
Uh-huh.
That was the best fucking concert I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life.
It was
That was
amazing.
the best performer on planet Earth.
It was incredible.
It
Was the
is-
best?
She is the most. I swear, I know it sounds crazy, but
Uh-huh.
it's like she is.
No, Katya texted me the next day. I know what you said about the show making you proud to be American.
I truly
Oh,
though,
really?
like
It was
I've never
amazing.
felt patriotic.
It made me believe in the human race. It made me believe in the possibility of America
Yes.
and women and the future and the promise of
Yeah.
America.
Oh.
Especially
It was
like,
just great.
I mean, especially since not to be corny, but like all this stuff that's going on in this country, that's a
Right.
little suspicious. It was like, and there's a part in the concert where like she has clips of like, I guess Fox News anchors who are blurred out, kind of like poo-pooing her like foray into country music.
Beyonce allegedly doing country.
Yeah, that black bitch. I mean,
Yeah.
that was
Oh, yeah.
essentially the
Yeah,
attitude.
yeah.
Stay in your own lane.
Yeah, which is what exactly
Well,
Houston,
country-
Texas native.
Yeah,
You know.
country music comes from black people.
Hello.
So does rock and roll. The goddaddy of rock and roll is Ike Turner.
Thank
also,
you.
how much of country music is folk music? Who are you to define who those
Thank
folks
you.
are?
Also,
Thank you.
white people can do any kind of music they want. Nobody ever talks about it.
Thank you, I know.
Eminem. Anyways,
Thank you.
But
Oh,
like,
goodness.
it was she was okay. So she's 44. She's 1981. The woman has no pores, no wrinkles.
She looks 18.
She looks, and she has a full expressive register. Her face,
Black don't crack.
apparently,
She
And
was the most beautiful looking thing I've ever seen. The hair, the body, the huge breasts, the tiny
gorgeous
waist, the hips. The best singing I've ever heard in my entire life.
the live singing, the
singing was
cunty dancing,
Unreal.
the interstitials between costume changes that were Oscar worthy.
And Tammie, she almost didn't speak at all.
Yeah.
She barely spoke.
Yeah.
She would say like, over here,
Yep.
y'all look good.
Yep.
And then she'd walk over here and say, over here, y'all look good.
Yeah.
And then she would sing for 40 more minutes.
Yeah.
That
3-hour show. 3 hours.
3 hours.
It was so fucking cunt. It
I've
was
ne-
so cunt.
I've never done a cabaret style show in Puerto Vallarta. How does it feel different than Provincetown? Because they're both kind of these vacation towns.
And Vallarta's gentrifying so much, which is a major issue.
Like
It's gonna be like P-Town soon.
It's very expensive. It's P-Town prices. I took my friends Rob and Danny to lunch. And
the ones who shit their pants.
Yes.
Pouring over.
I'll laugh about that.
What kind of lunch was it? Taco Bell.
No, it was a dinner.
Oh,
At one of those
It was a
fancy
dinner
restaurants.
lunch. I took them out to lunch and it was a dinner.
Excuse me. I thought you
For
were
lunch
asking
we had
about the
dinner.
poo-poo. No, I took them to lunch at one of those tourist trap places
good.
there, and it was $100.
Damn.
And in
What?
Mexico, lunch for four should probably be like $20 in reality.
that's true. When I was in Tijuana,
Tijuana.
4 of us ate a lovely dinner for $25.
I know where
American
the
cash.
Caesar salad came from. Tijuana, Mexico.
All right.
Notable.
I've never been to Tijuana, but I know you can it's driving distance from LA, right?
Yeah.
Oh, baby. You cruise right over the border with just free as a bird. When you're coming back, mama.
Well, that's
Well,
the
I
way to
think
fly.
that's
in
where
and
the-
out.
That's where the male comedians go to do drugs and get prostitutes, right?
Well, they have the donkey show.
Yeah. Need I say more?
What is it?
It's where they get boinked by a donkey.
No, they
A
don't.
woman. You better believe it. They bring out dogs and do it all. I've never seen it, but I've only heard. Like in Matamoros, Mexico, where they found that white boy's head in the cauldron. Down there too, Matamoros. And Matamoros means more killer, and they have a more killer statue in the Catholic Church. So how about that? Follow the law of the land. It says in the Bible, but Catholics and most people don't do that.
No.
Now I'm getting a little political. We got to be very careful. We have a
Tammie,
new
I'm
pope.
happy you're here because I have a hard time balancing not being angry about the world.
And we have to be careful.
I know we're supposed to be funny and
we
light.
want to be. Oh, you're right. Yes, of course.
Well, Tammie and I were talking about we're both very vocal and mad, but it's like I also don't want my YouTube channel demonetized or my
This fear going on is really not
I see
cute.
what you're saying.
But also,
Right,
I
right.
don't want to be one of these fucking no spine fucking politicians just laying down and letting Daddy Trump just have whatever they want. That's also not me, bitch.
But you just being you and us being ourselves encourages all those other people to get out there and pick it.
But it's also like, oh, well, this was if Kathy Griffin was on the no-fly list 6 years ago, what happens to us now?
That's
You
what
know?
I'm talking about. Come through security with my little makeup and stuff. Oh God, now you're going down to Guantanamo Bay.
Have you ever gone through security cock caged?
No, but y'all did, right? Yeah. What's cock caged? Like with a cock
Excuse
on your
me?
dick?
A cage on the dick, a chastity cage.
Oh, did you do
A
that?
cock on your dick.
Excuse me.
Well,
Well, you know, playing swords.
Yeah.
She's the infamous immigration queen.
Yeah, we know that.
Oh, what is it?
Top
Top
shelf
shelf
transvestite.
transvestite.
It's top-notch
Top-notch,
transvestite.
sorry.
Let's get it straight.
Jesus Christ, sorry.
But I used to be like, oh, I'm a comedian, I'm a whatever.
Oh, I know.
And now we just say,
Yeah, I dress up like a woman and I act a fool.
I'm gonna put on these panties and these breasts and let the men look at me, and they
Yeah,
give you
yeah,
the
yeah.
stamp so fast.
Yeah, they're like, just get out of here, you ugly bitch.
Oh, God.
Whereas I used to be like, I do comedy. They're like, what kind?
Yeah,
Where?
tell me a
Yeah,
joke.
it's like,
Okay.
Have you ever
ready?
had that one? Tell me a joke. It's the most horrifying question
I
you
said,
ever
why
get
don't you
asked.
just turn around? I've got to go.
Yeah. Horrible.
Make them turn around and you go.
There you
It's a
go.
joke, you see.
and also, but it's also if it's like a straight guy, I'm trying to gauge what they would think is funny.
Mhm.
My pronouns are kiss my ass. They're like,
Yeah, go on,
love
yeah.
it.
Hey,
Why
bro.
don't they wear mini skirts in San Francisco? Because their balls will show.
Oh, I love that. That's the way to say it. Dingly, dingly.
I was told that by a family member, and it,
Oh my god.
when I was a kid, I was like in
hate
shock,
that.
and now I'm like, it's kind of cunty.
Or like, what did they play in Strike the Oil or something? Mud daubers. They say, are you a mud dauber?
Mud dauber?
Uh-huh.
Is that like a butt?
What
For
the fuck
getting it
is
in the
that?
butt.
A
Pulling out
mud
mud
dauber?
dauber.
That is so gross.
You never heard that?
Have you heard people say shitting on the dick is painting the dick? I'm gonna paint
Oh
your
my
dick.
God. That's called pull
We're
the
no,
plunge.
no more painting. We're not painting
We're
anymore.
not painting. We're not
We're not
Thomas
painting.
Kincaid.
We're not painting anymore.
We're
Thomas
we're not
Kincaid,
Thomas
painter of
Kincaid.
brown. No, we're not doing that.
Painter of brown.
I think that is so disgusting.
What?
Painting the dick with your shit.
Well, you know what's y'all reminded me of. You remember my show with the guns? You love that.
I
one.
do.
Gun
She had a
violence.
show where she had us all
Political.
close our eyes, and then she was like getting us to relax and imagine something, and then played loud gunshots in the theater.
But we're gonna do this year. I have another one of
Are
those.
you
I'm pulling
serious?
it back to this in ethereal. We're gonna have another story, but it's a different story. You'll have to come to the show.
It's going to be the sound of
Visualize.
painting.
No, but I was thinking about Tijuana down there. And by the way, if you want to go to Mexico, go across the border. The airport's right across. You just walk right into the airport. It's genius.
Okay.
And but we were there, And San Ysidro, California is San Ysidro's right over there, and that's where all those kids went down, and they were getting their soft serve ice creams and all that stuff, and the mass gun shooting in the 80s shot them all down. And I think about the kids there in the soft serve, and they got shot, and that soft serve, the ice cream just coming out of the machine all over their body, chilling them.
Oh my God. Okay.
So it's like all these drunk gay, white rich men. P-Town is a very rich vacation.
Yes, it is.
These white
It's very
older rich
gentrified.
men. They love Tammie, and they're all have their eyes closed, and they're like waiting for the punchline. And gunshots start, and they open their eyes, and Tammie's going like this.
Tammie.
Yeah,
And it was like
Cunty.
silent and shocking, which I'm sure is what you
my
meant for it to
God.
be. It was
Yeah,
just
of
like
course,
so
it's
shocking.
a political statement
And then she
on
goes-
gun violence.
And then she was like, and that's what it's like to be in America right now.
Yeah.
And then she was like, hit it. And then it was a song.
Yeah. And like,
It was like, I think it was Geisha. Geisha was next.
oh, geisha,
Oh my
geisha,
God.
across the sea in the land of a rising sun. Cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms.
Can you, without, I guess, spoiling the new show, what's the narrative experience?
It's a feeling of love, ethereal, so to
Ethereal.
speak.
Love
And
that.
then there will be fantasy. I'm going to put them in one of these trance again.
Amazing.
And then we'll do mini hits. We'll include, because I have so much material already, so many songs. And then, but people want them.
They do.
Like their favorites is like, what is it? Porta Potty Prostitute.
Love porta potty prostitute.
And then we have, and like Daddy's Makeover. We're putting that one in this year.
Daddy's Makeover. Love that.
Porta potty
shit.
prostitute is horny.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Getting down like Cunanan on stairs. Bang, bang, Versace. Gun violence.
Gun for real. Gun violence. I mean,
Oh my
it's,
God.
I think about guns every day.
And I'm moving the shows more into with visual.
Okay.
Visual with, there's this visual videos playing behind me because I don't have a band or anything to back me
Right.
up. So it's easier with the video, and I just play the videos in the background and get down to the songs. And then, of course, we do some conversation in between each song.
Fierce.
Can I tell you, that's one thing I miss about Provincetown is doing a show that really is just you and a light person.
Mm-hmm.
Low
It's-
tech, no
on
tech.
one hand,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
more like, oh God, if this flops, it's on me.
Yeah.
On the other hand, if you can count on yourself, it's kind of nice to be like,
Yeah.
all right, it's a one person thing.
Yeah. And people
I-
want that in Provincetown, right?
Yeah, I guess there's
Yeah.
the Divas over there. But the Divas is a show out there.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Divas with Delta, Miles.
Chris
Billie,
Cable.
Billie Jean.
Oh, there's that one too. The other
right?
girls. Yeah, Billie
that
Jean.
Illusions?
Illusions.
Illusions.
That's
Illusions.
yeah.
Shout out to them.
Fierce. Thirsty Burlington.
Thirsty Burlington.
One of my
That's
favorite
right.
names.
And she was singing Share at Your House. Shout out to
Oh,
Thirsty.
yes. Thirsty Burlington.
Send her some love.
Well,
Pulling out the
Diana would
Thirsty.
bring Thirsty home. When I was living with Diana one summer, she would bring Thirsty home after bar close. Bars there close like 1.
Oh,
It's
it's
too early.
ridiculous.
It's too early.
Yeah. 2.
Why are they
1
doing
or 2?
this? I
Is
guess
it two?
'cause they're
Oh.
like, put these fags to bed.
Well, it's like, in Australia, they close so early too. 5 o'clock, bye, good bed.
Yeah.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, in Australia, if you're out in certain parts, you out in the boonies or whatever,
Damn.
you can't find
5
anywhere to
p.m.?
eat. Yeah, around 5 in the afternoon, it seems like they
Well,
shut
shit.
things down in Australia a lot.
I guess I'm also Goody Proctor though, because when I'm in New York and I'm like, did you say 4 a.m.?
Yeah, mama.
Are you out of your mind?
And then you go to the after party till 6.
Oh,
And
look
who's at the
that.
bar at 4? Tweakers.
Tweakers. Always. Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
I'm used to New
Yeah.
York style like that. Pretty down.
Gotta go to bed.
Or like Berlin. When I used to do
Oh,
nightclubs in Berlin.
no.
Hey, it's a Sunday. You're on at 2:30 a.m.
No, that's when they go in the shit room and the pee room and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
No, ma'am.
And then y'all come out and dance in it?
Okay.
The cock room.
Yeah, the cock
Bring
room.
your cock to the cock room. Use
that
the
how they
gals.
say it?
Use the gals' bathroom in drag.
Oh, I always do. I like it.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah.
And transsexuals in sports, how do I think of that? I think of it as maybe like indigenous people would have this kind of a mixed thing, and you would use them as higher level, a higher competitor,
Okay.
something special to add to your team.
Yeah.
There you go.
Unfortunately, she and I don't represent a high level of athleticism. So we,
How dare you?
Well, that's
nobody's-
okay.
You notice we never get booked on ESPN.
Yeah,
or,
which
you
is so
know.
strange. It's very confusing.
ESPN.
Can I?
What?
We have to start campaigning now to do something for the Olympics.
I know.
Oh,
Because
the
they're going to be in
Olympics.
LA.
They're going to be in LA.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We have to do something. You
Yeah.
have to do something for the
I
gymnastics.
know. I want you, but they won't let me.
You'll get it.
They won't let me. Those whores. Those
You can
cunts.
get it.
Those whores.
There's got to be some kind of woke some kind of woke like, Olympics experience that you and I can talk
They'll
about.
get
yeah,
you in
I
there. I
guess.
don't see why not.
Yeah, we
You
could
might
work
not
it
be
out.
able to get
We
it.
could
What
work
is
it
it? A
out.
Kennedy Award anymore? Poor Mama Roo won't be able to get one of those.
Well,
Not that
shit.
she'd be in
'Cause
drag anyways,
The
but
Kennedy
Yeah.
Center,
yeah.
yeah,
because they pulled their drag show, right?
they're pulling that, and the people are afraid to go do the World Pride there too.
I'm going. I don't give a fuck.
Did you
I-
already get booked for that?
Yeah, I have solid
So
pink
it's
disco.
going.
Yeah, I'm going. But
Okay.
RuPaul's DJing.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Cunty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing it, but I'm doing Tuesday like of World Pride. So I think World Pride's more the weekend. I'm like one of the opening.
Okay.
Okay.
Fierce.
But I don't know. If we're too scared to go do Pride,
Yeah.
it sounds corny, but like they win.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Well,
not
I know
scared.
that they were supposedly pulling backers pulling out and stuff like that.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Corporations, of course.
Oh, yeah, they're
Mhm.
spineless.
Now that it's not trendy, they're all
Yeah,
pulling
like-
their.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what happened. They don't want our disposable incomes anymore.
No, that when AOC or someone gets elected, they'll roll out the rainbow
Yeah.
pride suits.
Yep.
They'll roll out the
Everything's
like
gay.
gay.
Yeah.
But for the next few years, people are gonna be pulling all that shit
Yep.
and being like, "What? Oh, we didn't
oh,
notice.
yeah,
Sorry."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Oh Lord, have
Yeah.
mercy.
Prides are gonna have to go back to getting sponsored by like the low-level corporations.
Yeah, like
the U.S.
condoms.
Cellular.
Oh, I love condoms. Sign me up. Let's blow a bubble.
The girls got to use more condoms.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Nobody's wanted to use condoms anymore.
No, because it's all loads. Everybody wants a load.
Everyone wants the
Oh my
loads.
God.
Do you want when you hook up? Do you need the cum?
Well, I don't hook up first of all.
Oh,
Okay.
I just don't need all that business.
right.
It's not my style. You know, I was on what was that dating site, the one that the straight people used to hook up on,
Tinder?
Tinder. Swipe. Oh my God. That's okay.
I think Tinder used to be more wholesome, and now it's
No, it's just hook up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just can't do that. I don't know. I want to finesse. I want to talk to her. I really
You're
like
romantic.
I'm a romanticizer.
Good for you.
Big time.
Okay.
Renaissential.
Renaissential. Ooh, I like that. Fierce.
I like the connection. That's most important to me is the connection I have with people.
Mhm.
right.
The most. That's what turns me on the most. Like I have some friends that I see and I talk to, and it's all about this connection I have with them.
Well, that's why
Okay.
sometimes the hookups aren't giving because they might be hot, but there's really no connection.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Might as well just like jerk off with a dummy.
What am I? Oh, let me stand here.
Yeah.
Fuck a
Crazy.
squash.
Fuck
Yeah.
a squash.
People on the internet
Yeah.
fucking noodles and stuff.
Absolutely.
Fuck it. Heat up some cup of ramen and
want-
stick your
Stick your dingling in
yes. Fuck the cup of ramen.
there. Uh-huh.
Actually, I think it's called cup ramen. Do you
Cup
know this?
ramen? Oh, I didn't know that.
We all say
Cup
cup,
of noodles.
ramen, but it's cup,
Cup of
noodles.
noodles, cup of
it's
noodles.
cup noodles.
Really? It's
Swear-
not cup O?
Look it up, Tracy.
Oh, what
I
do
think
they
it's
do?
cup O.
I think it's cup noodles.
Prick the dick or something, or prick the noodle, or what do they say?
Huh?
Prick the lasagna.
It's
Cup
cup,
noodles.
noodles. Isn't that crazy?
Cup
Mind blown.
noodles.
What is that phenomenon where you think it's one thing, but it's not written that way? Your brain just fills it in. You know what I'm talking about?
And what do they
I don't
do?
know.
Stick their noodles in, stick their dingling in.
Remember last year, this guy was like, I'm going to fuck all these different pastas and let you know which one's the type pussy. Nick, you know what I'm talking about.
Damn.
The
Mandela effect.
Mandela
Thank
effect.
you.
Right.
Like Nelson Mandela.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Fierce.
Tammy, fans of yours
Yeah.
obviously are so passionate. They don't need to be told where to find you. But
Yeah.
if they want to see you this summer, how can they get
Yeah.
tickets?
Well, how they can get tickets at the Red Room there in Provincetown.
Uh-huh.
Red Room. And please, let's push Ethereal. I'm ready to be on
Ethereal.
Kelly Clarkson
Ethereal.
show.
Hell yeah.
And how can they find
I
you
want
on
to go on Kelly
socials?
Clarkson. Can you help me with that?
Yeah.
I've
She
only
knows
been on it
Kelly.
one time.
Yeah.
Huh? Well, you were on there recently, laying on the sofa.
I could barely get on it.
Well,
Yeah,
I see
we'll get you
Raja
on.
on
We'll get
there.
you on there.
I want to get on
We'll
there.
get you on there.
Yeah, Raja and a bunch of the other transvestites were on there.
Okay.
There's this picture of me on there where I'm on the couch, but I guess my legs are open and my legs are completely spread out.
I didn't see
Oh,
that.
shit. Porn.
And I'm talking to her
She's
about
doing
like,
porn.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought you were laying like this, is what I saw.
It was like that with the leg out. Can I be honest? It was a weird day anyway because I was promoting Trixie Motel and we'd already separated.
Oh, right.
And so I was like, do you believe in the magic of love, Kelly? And I didn't know she had gotten a divorce either. So we were all just like,
Faking
I
it.
said something like, I said, Kelly, people get divorces over changing the wallpaper in the powder room. You know what I mean? And I didn't know she just got a divorce.
Fuck.
Leave it to me.
Well,
Leave it to me.
So,
Oh, well.
is that fair to talk about divorces?
Well, had I known she had recently had one, I wouldn't have made a joke at
Yeah,
all
yeah,
about
yeah.
getting a divorce.
Yeah.
But I do know that renovations stress people out.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, as you know,
Yes.
Well, people like my Tammie Brown facial impressions. They wrote about those in the LA Times.
I have one of
Fierce.
those.
Yes, you do. In the bathroom.
Yeah.
Can people still buy those?
Yes, of course. I'm selling them right now.
Where
That
can
is
they buy
one of
them?
the best pieces
your
of Tammie
website?
merch.
No, I just do. You go to Instagram.
Okay.
And then DM me their direct message if they don't know
Fierce.
what that is. And I'm doing the embroidered ones.
Fierce.
Raise the
Cunty.
prices on those. And I just had the gallery show in Galveston, Texas.
Amazing.
And I sold all the rag queens and I sold all the facial impressions.
Cunty.
They're one of a kind.
Yeah.
And
Art-
they're a good gift because, like, if you don't know someone's size, you don't know their t-shirt or whatever,
Yeah.
it's one of a kind.
It's beautiful.
There you go.
You're one
Yeah.
of a kind.
Yeah.
I know.
You're
I
so
love you so
special.
much.
That's
you,
what I
Tammie.
want to. Oh, thank you.
Oh, no,
Kelly and I want to do this. What you two are doing. That's what she's building the show up to do. Get
Oh,
me on the
have you-
road with her.
Oh,
Oh, like the little duo act?
That's what we want to do because we have so much
Fierce.
fun doing it as well.
Yeah, you
It's
guys
the
are great
magic
together. You guys
Yeah.
are great together. Fierce.
Here we were.
Okay.
Did you watch the Saturday Night Live? What is Saturday Night Live 50-year reunion special?
I did.
Good for you.
I like to see Paul Simon. Paul Simon.
Paul Simon and
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson was sitting there.
Oh, really?
I love Jack Nicholson.
Bye, Tammie.
Bye.